What does West Side Story have to do with Tisha B'Av? The composer Leonard Bernstein, one of the most famous composers of all time, and the genius behind West Side Story, was raised in a religious Jewish home by Jewish parents who had immigrated to the United States from Ukraine. His first exposure to music was attending his synagogue in Boston, called Mishkan Tefillah. Though he wrestled with religion throughout his life, he channeled those questions into beautiful musical compositions. On Tisha B'Av, Jews read the Book of Lamentations, which is the tragic prophecy of Jeremiah about the destruction of the first temple in Jerusalem, and the exile of Jews from our homeland in Israel. It is the centerpiece of the Tisha B'Av liturgy. In 1942, when he was just 24 years old, Leonard Bernstein wrote his enduring masterpiece Jeremiah, which tells the biblical story of Jeremiah through music. In 1947, on his first trip to what was then still the British Mandate, Bernstein performed Jeremiah, along with the Palestine Symphony Orchestra, a Jewish orchestra made up of talented Jewish musicians who had fled the Nazis in Europe. At the sold-out performance at Jerusalem's Edison Hall, hundreds stood in the aisles and passageways to hear Bernstein and the orchestra. Bernstein was so moved by his experience that he returned to the newly formed state of Israel during the War of Independence in 1948, playing shows for civilians and soldiers alike across the war-torn and struggling nation. He wrote to a friend, "Truly, I never want to leave. Despite all the tragedy and difficulty, I sit here in this charming city in a blackout, with the Egyptians raising hell in the south. My beloved Jerusalem without water and in siege." But the concerts go on, dozens of them, never one missed, with huge and cheering audiences, sometimes accompanied by shells and machine guns outside. This is a most miraculous people with a heroism and devotion I've never seen before. I visited the front of Jerusalem. I could weep with the inspiration of it. Everyone is young, inspired, beautiful in this new army, and everyone is truly alive in this new state. So they slander and babble in Paris, but these people will never be drowned. On Tisha B'Av, the saddest day of the Jewish calendar, Bernstein's classic composition perfectly expresses the haunting tragedy of the Jewish people's exile. Knowing that he played it for Jewish audiences in the young state of Israel makes it all more beautiful.